One day, a famous painter placed his painting on a busy intersection with a note written below. Whoever finds any mistake in this painting should put a mark on that place. In the evening, he checked the painting and became sad as there were hundreds of marks on his painting. Seeing this, he got very disappointed and silently picked up his painting and went home. This incident negatively impacted him, and he stopped painting. His mother was heartbroken when she saw him still suffering months later, so she said, "Let's do one thing. You put again a painting at that intersection, but this time with a different note." Painter agreed. The next morning, he put a new painting at the intersection with a note written below it. Whoever finds any mistake in the painting, correct it. In the evening, when the painter and his mother went to check the painting, it was still the same as it was in the morning. Painter was surprised to see this. His mother noticed his surprise and said, "Do you understand something? Any fool can find mistakes, and most fools do, but there are very few people who can correct those mistakes. There is no point in unnecessarily taking the opinion of people who only want to find fault with others and humiliate them when they neither have time nor knowledge to improve themselves." There was a boy called Luis, who had a very short temper. One day his father gave him a bag of nails and said, "Why don't you hammer a nail every time you get angry?" Luis agreed and took the bag of nails. The first day, he had driven 41 nails into a fence. Over the next few weeks, as he learned to control his anger, the number of nails hammered daily gradually dwindled down. He discovered it was easier to hold his temper than to drive those nails into the fence. The father said, "Now that you have learned to control your temper, why don't you start to pull out a nail for each day you successfully control your temper?" Luis agreed. A few days later, all the nails were pulled out. The father took Luis to the fence and told him that he did a good job. But the fence is full of holes. It will never be the same. When you say things in anger, they leave a scar. It won't matter how many times you apologize. The wound is still there. A man stopped at a flower shop to order some flowers to be wired to his mother, who lived 200 miles away. As he got out of his car, he noticed a young girl sitting next to the shop, crying. He asked her what was wrong, and she replied, "I wanted to buy a red rose for my mother, but I only have 75 cents and a rose costs $2. The man smiled and said, "Come with me, I'll buy you a rose." He bought the little girl her rose and ordered his own mother's flowers. As they were leaving, he offered the girl a ride home. She said, "Yes, please, you can take me to my mother." She directed him to a cemetery, where she placed the rose on a freshly dug grave. The man, shocked, returned to the flower shop, canceled the wire order, picked up a bouquet, and drove the 200 miles to his mother's house. Life is too short. Spend as much time as you can with people who love you.